on Funniest Pets and People. An ambitious dog tries to claw his way to the top. A llama who does a spit take. A baby with pressing issues. A ferret freight train. And a canine cut-up. So watch out, America, because here we come. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. Did you know how much fun you can have with ordinary household items? Well, neither did we, until we saw these clips. This may look like a silly waste of time, but it's actually teaching this little boy a valuable lesson. His parents have a lot of free time. Now you get it. This is just his family's inventive way to blow out the candle on his very first birthday cake. You don't have time to see how they blew out the candles when Grandpa turned 89. Goodbye solar power, hello paw power. Runs clean, runs cheap, plays fetch. And this doggy fan has 2 settings, slow and slower. Now granted, it may not be the most effective cooling system around, but try and find an air conditioner that licks your face. Our next household item is a doggy shredder. Right now, it's shredding the yellow pages. You know what they say, let your fangs do the walking. And just guess what he's ripping up the phone book looking for. A dog trainer. And we rejoin Kitty Keep Away already in progress. Not surprisingly, the humans are holding a commanding lead against the cats who seem powerless to... Hello, Doctor! We've got ourselves a ball game! The humans are on the defense as the kitty comeback begins. And a tremendous block! Me, ouch, that has got to hurt! The cats are close now. This is anybody's ball game. And speaking of household items with more than one use, here's a simple gardening tool that doubles as a thing dogs want to chase for no reason thingy. Look at him chase that thing that he's chasing for no reason thing. Spellbinding, isn't it? No? Yeah. Well, let's move on. Wow, and you thought your cat looked down on you. But you have to give it up for this clever cat. He's found a way to turn a common door into a penthouse in the sky. Cat can get away from it all and relax and feel safe. Well, as long as no one closes the door. Now, this woman has trained her cat to fetch a Q-tip. It begs the question, though. If she's trained the cat to fetch, did she train the dog to use the litter box and act cold and aloof? Answer me! I had a busy day, chasing mice, imaginary insects, playing with yarn. Man, I am exhausted. So please, just let me sleep. I'm exhausted. Hey, what part of I'm exhausted don't you understand? Thank you. Here's our old friend, the Super Shredder dog again. He thought he was going to be mailed to Hawaii, but when he found out it was just an empty box, as they say in the post office, he was just a little disgruntled. Hey, summer's around the corner, and let's face it, you want to look good and help the environment. And now you can. With the Crusher. The Crusher's a revolutionary new exercise system that helps you work your shoulders and clean your conscience by crushing cans so they're ready for recycling. You give us 5 minutes, and we'll give you 5 cans. And in no time, you'll have the can-crushing power of 10 men. And a big hug from Al Gore. Watch out, funny clips ahead. Look at this guy, carefree, wind in his hair, sailing along through life. Yep, nothing can stop this guy. Oh, well, except for that. That would be the one thing right there. Yeah, colliding into a buoy at 60 miles an hour will do it every single time. Here's the last of the door-to-door cat salesmen. Everyone knows cat salesman will not take no for an answer. He reminds them that if they order now, he'll throw in a free clock radio. Still no takers. Now, he's going into the classic, I have 2 kids in private school routine. And they ain't buying it. Can he interest you in a vacuum, perhaps? Someday, this little guy's gonna watch this clip and recall that some of his warmest childhood memories were of his dad hiking him up on his shoulders and running down the hallway. Oh, okay, maybe not his warmest childhood memories. Animal photographer rule number 27. Never stare down a llama who's just eaten a can of refried pinto beans. Animal photographer rule 28. If you get spit in the face by a llama who's eaten pinto beans, don't go on TV reliving every disgusting second.
Ever dealt with the worst thing that can happen to a human being? I mean, to have basically what appeared to be and smelled to be poop spit right in your face. And I think I got some in my mouth. I mean...
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, Junior, we get it.
It's gonna cost me.
Ah.
See ya.
Last year, when the petting zoo was in town, Bobby threw a food pellet that happened to hit a goat. Well, that goat made a mental note. The note? Just 2 words. Get Bobby. Yep, goats never forget.
So what happened? He hit you in the butt?
You ever wonder where your luggage goes when you check in at the airport? That's right, folks. It goes to the ferrets. Here they inspect, dig, sniff, and eventually tumble. Coming up, so you think you've seen cliffs to jump up and down about, huh? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Till we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. Now, whoever said animals are lazy are just plain wrong. Well, except for cats. Here, a volunteer cat firefighter goes through one of the many drills in preparation for rescuing a cat trapped in a high place with no way down. You know, like this cat. You see this little dog just quietly digging away on his little hole? I bet you don't think much of it. Just a dog digging a little hole. I mean, who cares, right? Well, my friend, someday, through sheer force of will and dogged persistence, and a lot of hard work, this little hole will become something much greater. Yes, a big hole. Okay, I guess I got a little worked up there, but I haven't slept in like 7 days. We all know dieting is hard work. This raccoon is paying the price for stumbling onto a campsite and polishing off an entire box of donuts. Whoop, he squeezed through, he made it. Sure, he's learned his lesson. What if he's caught a whiff of that camper hiking up with a bag of chocolate pretzels? All aboard! This train is local, stopping at 72nd, 86th, and 92nd Street. Please have your tickets ready, and please refrain from shedding. The following is an actual call to Hedgehog Star.
Help, I got a cardboard tube on my head.
Okay, hold on. Where are you?
I don't know.
Is there anyone in the tube with you?
I can't tell, it's dark.
Can you get to the couch?
I can't get anywhere.
Okay, remain calm. Help is on the way.
I'm scared.
Do you want us to stay on the line with you?
Yes, please.
We've pinpointed your location. You're in the breakfast nook. The fire department is on its way.
Thank you.
It's what we do, hon.
Hedgehog Star, because you never know when you'll get your head caught in a cardboard tube. Boy, talk about hard work. This doggy is doing household chores. Oh yeah, okay, he may be terrific at picking up laundry, but don't be too impressed. He stinks at separating darks and lights. By the way, I hope she's using a powerful bleach because everything now has dog spit on it. This owner has trained his dog to dump garbage into a trash can.
Take a hold of it. Throw it in the can. Good boy. Here's some more trash. Throw it in the can. Here, Doug, get your trash. Throw it out. Go get the trash.
Now, if only the dog could train his owner to stop throwing trash in the yard. This is a special new doggy instructional video called I Forgot What to Do When My Master Comes Home. The first part is titled, My Master Came Home from Vacation. Part 2, My Master Got Home from Work. Part 3, My Master Just Came from the Other Room. Well, you get the idea. Okay, everybody, we're gonna work on your laugh muscles. Watch these next clips and laugh and laugh and laugh. This bear is stretching his leg in preparation for the bearathon, which involves walking 12 feet to a guy who tossed him 100 pounds of salmon. After that, it's the burpathon, followed by the sleepathon. Oh, needless to say, this is a guy bear. This is amazing, never-before-seen footage. Not because it's a cat moving on a treadmill, because it's a cat moving, period. I mean, we're talking about a cat here, folks. Moving. Actually moving. No, this is historic. We just hope performance-enhancing chemicals were not involved. Oh, by the way, following this workout, the cat spent 3 years sleeping on the TV. Come on, he earned it. Learning to swim is a great way to stay in shape, which is why this dog owner is teaching his dog to swim. Well, right now he's teaching him to doggy paddle. But come on, it's a process. You gotta have respect for the water, even if it is a pool, 4 feet deep. And you're being held by your master above it. Gotta have that respect. Wait, here it comes. The magical moment. Yes! Now, if only his master knew how to swim.
What seems to be the problem?
What's the problem? It won't turn. The wheel's totally locked up.
Well, when's the last time you had this wheel aligned?
Well, it's brand new.
No, you really gotta have these things balanced and aligned every few thousand miles.
And listen, it's making a squeaking noise.
I don't hear it.
There it is again.
Oh, no, that's me.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do? This thing won't turn.
Yes, I think it's a problem with the wheel.
No kidding. Is it under warranty?
The whole thing's under warranty,
Great!
except for the wheel.
Son of a...
The Wilsons got tired of Fluffy running all over their couch, so they got the sofa alarm. Sofa alarm detects anything with 4 legs and emits an annoying buzz sure to repel your dog. Bruno is amazing, isn't he? In fact, he just nabbed a 4-year scholarship to Stanford to play on the women's volleyball team. Well, provided they work out the dorm situation, because, you know, they gotta install a fire hydrant in the ladies' room. You laugh, but this is the only bird that can actually walk south for the winter. All kidding aside, this bird is actually trying to get in shape and lose weight. He's even eating low-carb worms. He's remembered everything to do to stay healthy except one thing. The cat lives upstairs. Don't escargot away. Because the laughs are coming right at you when Funniest Pets and People returns. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People, where we put the fun back in funny. Christmas is a lot of fun. Say hello to one of Santa's reindeer. Oh, not all of them get to fly on the sleigh. This guy works in toy quality control. Now, you may know him as Blitzen. Santa promised him a promotion, and Blitzen is a little ticked off. And by ticked off, we mean ballistic. So if you're Santa or this toy truck, you better watch out. Babies love to have fun, usually with their mommies. This baby wants to come to mama, but is about to make a mind-altering discovery. Glass. You can't go above it, you can't go below it, you can't go through it. It's glass. If you're a dog, what is more fun than chasing water from a garden hose? Well, for this doggy, it's chasing water from a garden hose over and 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 over again. Now that's fun. After shopping around for the perfect anniversary gift, this dog has decided to say it with flowers. Of course, this kind of shopping can be very exhausting, and at some point, everybody deserves a snack. This dog reminds us, as you go through life, no matter how much of a hurry you're in, don't forget to stop and eat the roses. Talk about fun. This guy is having fun with a cutting-edge new toy called the Yo-Yo Mouse. Man, there is nothing better than watching a true professional at work, huh? Unless you're a mouse, then, that's a whole new story. A horse is a horse, of course, unless it thinks it's a dog, which this horse does. Just watch. Heel. Roll over. All right, now play dead. Good doggy horsey. Good doggy horsey. Yeah, this horse definitely has some species issues. Okay, guys, this is a big moment. This is what these guys have been practicing for. They done the math. They calculated the temperature, barometric pressure, wind velocity. Yeah, they planned it down to the last detail, and now they know exactly where that tree is gonna fall. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Oh, wait, 3. What goes up must come down, and if you don't believe me, watch this. I wanted to get a swing set, patio furniture, and a new barbecue, but she had to have a slide. This is it. Every day now, this is what I have to look forward to. Okay, I am taking that hill. I don't care anymore. You can't stop me. You can only try to contain me. Watch me work. Break it down. Whoa, that felt like a moonwalk. I have to lie down now. Hey, snails and sloths, looking for some summer fun? Then visit Wet and Mild Water Park and ride the Shell Cracker. Strap in and hold on tight because you're about to shoot up 8 inches and then free fall 8 inches back down at an exhilarating 0.00006 miles an hour. Whoa, mama! The Shell Cracker. You must be at least 1/2 inch tall to go on this ride. Every once in a while, a gymnast comes along that is so naturally gifted, so amazingly limber, that he redefines the sport. This is not that gymnast. Ooh, that was one ugly, ugly moment in sports history. Let's watch it again! This is a bird who flips up and down over, well, anything. Just watch. Hey, Cammy, I bought new bird seed.
Wow!
The price of gas is down 3 cents.
Wow!
The White Sox choked.
Wow!
We ran out of creamer.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
You know, they say a dog's mouth is cleaner than a human's. Well, that's certainly the case with Marky here, who spends all day eating soap. Now, if only the Andersons could get their dog to do the same thing. When we come back, we'll tack on 15 yards for unnecessary funny, right here on Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. And finally, we go to the gridiron, where an age-old rivalry is taking place. Ref versus turf. Whoop, the ref goes down. The sack is credited to the turf. And hello, the ref goes down again. This turf is relentless and in his face. Ooh, score one more for the Turfinator. Let's see that again. It all begins with the wrong shoes, and it ends with a red face and grass stains. Hey, but don't worry about this ref. He's going to ice down his butt, and next Saturday he'll be suited and ready to fall. Good night, everybody.